Hi guys, hope you're well and welcome back and welcome to the very first video of 2021. I am so excited to be sharing today's video with you, and I'm so excited to be back regularly uploading content. If you want to see what's been going on, I will leave a little something up on the top hand corner of the screen for you to go and check it out. But I am so excited to be bringing you so much more content this year. So for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Ellis and I share lots of content over here focused around personal development and growth, finances and budgeting, and also how to be a more organised person, whether that is in business or in life. I want you to become a lot more intentional and really achieve your goals this year. I'm all about manifestation and law of attraction, and that is so my vibe. So if you like that kind of thing, then I would love it if you want to click the little red subscribe button somewhere down here. So in today's video, I am sharing with you the top 10 side hustles that you can do in 2021 from home that can earn you extra money. Now, with everything going on, it is a given that we all need extra income in some way or another. My husband himself went through a redundancy. We've had a lot of knocks to our wages and things like that. And it's just one of those things. And I think going through what we've been through in 2020, we've also learned that actually we want to be more financially independent. So these are going to be my top 10 ways that you can do this, things that you can do from home that you can start right now, today, from home and get going with. And multiple revenue streams are an absolute must. I don't know any millionaire, any entrepreneur that does not have at least a few revenue streams, at the very, very least. Just living on one revenue stream, just doing the normal 9 to 5 grind is not enough. So I am going to give you my top 10 ones that you can start from home today. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, some of you may have heard of number one before, but it is dropshipping or an e-commerce business. Now, this is something that me and my husband actually did during the first lockdown number one. We built an e-commerce business using a platform called Shopify. Now, there are tons of videos online that can teach you how to do this. You might be sitting there thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Well, basically, it is just a way for you to sell products online. And with this service, it's actually something called dropshipping, which basically means that you don't ever physically hold stock of that product. You place an order and that product goes directly to your customer. Now, there are so many of these dropshipping companies and you have probably purchased from one. I can almost 99.9% guarantee that at some point you have purchased from a company and they have shipped it directly to your home with never even touching the product themselves. There are so many companies that do this. Me and my husband started one of these during the lockdown and it was super successful and we absolutely loved it. It is such an easy principle and method, and if you would like me to do a more detailed video on that, I definitely can, so let me know in the comments below. But I would highly recommend you looking into dropshipping and starting your own e-commerce business. Now, another given one that is completely doable by any one of us is by selling your services. Think at what you're good at and look to sell those. If you like cleaning, look to sell a cleaning service. If you're good at organising, you can go around and organise people's homes. There are so many different platforms that offer this. There in the UK, there is Fiverr, there's people per hour. I have used so many in the past and I've had people come on board and help me with different things. And I highly recommend this. You can make so much money, you can build it up, you can put resumes, you can do all sorts on there, and you can really, really build up a sustainable income from just selling services from home. And this is one of the best platforms and the best ways I think you could make money in 2021. Moving on to number 3, become a delivery driver. Don't overlook this at all. There are so many needs for delivery drivers right now. Obviously, everyone's working from home mainly, and obviously everyone is ordering online. This is the way things are going forward. My husband worked in retail, and retail is a dying trade. He's worked in it for the last 20 years, and he no longer works in retail due to what's been going on. He has had a big switcheroo with his career recently. He's actually retrained in something else because retail is known to be dying. So you could be a delivery driver. I have so many female delivery drivers, whether it's working for Hermes, DPD, Amazon. There are so many different places you could work for. I love the lady that comes from Next. She is like amazing. But becoming a delivery driver in 2021, you're working for yourself. You don't have to work with other people. It's a pretty safe job in the climate we're going through, and it's pretty much a guaranteed income. Moving on to my next side hustle, and it is one of my favourites and one that I have actually made the use of this year: become a virtual assistant. Now, you do not realise in this day and age how needed virtual assistants are. I actually hired 2 VAs last year for my own business to propel me forward, and I didn't realise how much I needed those people in my life. Unfortunately, there is no person in the world that can do everything for themselves, and as online businesses grow, people are in need of other people to support them. By bringing on a VA, you can do just that. Now, VAs can work in all different types of areas. So you've got VAs, they may focus on HR, they may focus on accounts, they may focus on creative design. There are so many different elements, and if you think you have any sort of element that could help a business, then this is completely for you. Some VAs just do diary management and pick up phone calls and answer emails, and that's completely fine too. There are so many options when it comes to being a VA. So if you think you're that organised type of person that may have something that can help somebody else, then I would definitely jump on board, set yourself up an Instagram page. And again, all of these things I can go into more detail with you on if any of you want any more information, because like I said, I now have an amazing team on board helping me and my business, and I cannot wait to hire even more people in some of these services that I'm about to talk about now. And these are all online, so it makes it so easy. Now, following on from what I was saying about the dropshipping, another option that you have is to set up a shop in the marketplace. Now, by marketplace, I mean things like Facebook, I mean Etsy, I mean Instagram, I mean eBay. These shops thrive. Like I said, everything is going online. I've recently bought my sofa from a shop that is purely based online on Facebook. They have no website. This is how they work. Not only that, but I'm sure you buy things like picture frames. I'm sure you bought Christmas baubles that are personalised. I'm sure you bought candles and wax melts. All of these business work solely off of different marketplaces, and this industry is booming. You can set up a business in a day. If you have a plan, if you know what you want to sell, you can do this. So say you are a candle creator, you can do that. Say you are amazing at creative design and you have, I don't know, a machine that can label products. Do you know how highly sought after these services are? There are so many different options for you, and I definitely recommend looking into the marketplace, looking at what people are doing, look at what people are selling, people revamping antique furniture. There are so many options. Next up, this is one for all of you teachers out there, or anyone that may be trained in English, maths, or anything like that, maybe even if it's a language. You could become a tutor. Oh my God, this is so needed right now. I actually looked into hiring a tutor for my son in the first lockdown, because homeschooling for us parents that have little patience, and that is me, is hard, it's tough. And I know that my son loves to learn, but learning from me, it was a whole different ball game. So you could be a tutor from home. I know that you teachers are amazing out there, and I know that so many of you may be struggling now. If you are a TA or something like that, you may be struggling. Look into tutoring. I'm sure there is someone out there that would need your services, that would pay you to help them teach their child how to add up 5 plus 5, because it is draining. Moving on to one of my favourites, purely because this is what I do, and I have done lots of videos on this, but you could look at starting up your very own YouTube channel. We are all so skilled as people, and you may look over the simplest of elements. My channel boomed initially because I knew how to clean, which sounds so crazy, but I knew how to clean, I knew how to declutter, and I was sharing these with millions of people online on YouTube, and I was getting paid for the privilege of doing so. I'm sure you have a talent, maybe you're overlooking it, that you can share online that people will want to watch. Whether it is car valeting, whether it is cooking, whether it is cleaning, whether it is how to do graphic design. There are so many things that people look at on YouTube, and every time someone watches one of your videos, you're getting paid an element of that. So there are so many different ways you can make money on YouTube. It is not just via Google, but if you are looking for something along those lines, I would highly recommend looking into this. Again, I have done lots of videos in this on my channel, and again, you could probably Google those as well. I would leave whatever I can in the description box below for what is relevant. This is another option that you should definitely look into. Now, this kind of moves me on to my next one, which is becoming a social media manager. If you are good on Instagram, if you are good on Facebook, if you're knowledgeable, you're good at Pinterest, then you could really look at this. There are so many businesses out there that either A, don't have the time to focus on their social media, or B, just don't have a clue what they're doing. And if you know, if you're a little bit savvy with these platforms, you could be paying and charging people for the service, to post for them regularly, to look at hashtags, to post their pictures, to sort out their branding and their highlights on Instagram, to post onto their stories. You could be charging people for doing this. You could also then start training people. You have so many elements with this. So if you're a little bit savvy around that sort of stuff, I assure you there is someone that is willing to pay for that. Now, the next one is one of my favourites, and it's one that I actually used back in 2020, and it is to create a digital product. Going back to the whole everyone has something to provide for somebody, you could look at selling a product that you are good at, whether it's an ebook, whether it is an audiobook, whether it's a course. There are so many different options, and you could be selling your services. I created a whole course in 2020 to sell to people that did so well on how to create a YouTube channel, and it had so much detail in there, and people paid me to learn this information. Now, I wouldn't say I am the biggest expert of them all when it comes to YouTube. However, I have enough knowledge and I'm pretty good at what I do to be able to provide it to other people to get them going and get them earning an income, and people will pay you for that. Likewise, people might pay you if they want to learn how to sew, for example. People might pay you if they want to learn how to do accounts, to do bookkeeping. There are so many different things, and you can make money out of this. So look at selling your services digitally, and you could be in with a way to make a really good revenue stream. And the very last one that I want to share, a very simple one, but for all you animal lovers out there, is a dog walking or animal sitting company. Now, at the moment, obviously the animal sitting company may not be the best, especially in the UK. If you're watching over in the US, I don't know what things are like out there, or anywhere else, things might not be as bad, but over here in the UK, maybe sitting into somebody's home isn't the best. However, people do need services if they are going away, and likewise, if people are working, they might need somebody to go and take their dog out for a walk, so he's run off some steam, so he's not running around barking whilst they're taking really important work calls. A dog walking service is great. You can get out, you can get about, you can charge for this if you love animals, if you want to exercise. It is a win-win-win. So if you like animals, this is definitely an option for you and a great way to generate income. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed hearing about my top 10 side hustles for 2021 that you can start now. I have so many more things I want to share with you on how to make an income from home, how to budget, finances, personal development, how you can just grow in general. So if you like that kind of thing, please click the subscribe button. I would love to have you over here. And I'm also over on Instagram as well. So I will leave my handle on the screen in case you want to fancy a follow over there. I'm over there daily, chatting all things life and lots more. So you can get to know me on a bit more of a personal level. But if you have any more ideas of side hustles that people can make money in 2021, leave them below. Everyone in this community loves to hear what you're up to. You can also sign up to my newsletter as well. I will leave that link below for you as well. But I was sharing lots of tips and tricks on a weekly basis. So I would love to have you over there as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. Wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late. Now it's too late.